So after a little bit of time, I started kind of thinking to myself that in some ways, I kind of do wish that the iPhone XR did kind of end up getting iOS 26. Now with the phone and with a version of software like iOS 26, this is one of those types of updates that, brought a lot of stuff to the table, but it's not really that stable. But there were a couple of things within iOS 26 that I kind of do think could have went well with a phone like an iPhone XR. I think number one, probably the liquid glass design, specifically with the newer type of icons and the layout. I think the liquid glass is kind of like 50-50, whether you like it or not, it's kind of up to you. But the one thing I actually did like a lot about that newer type of approach was the fact that you were getting these newer looking kind of icons, and they actually did look really nice. So I think that in and of itself could have lent really well with iOS 26 on an iPhone XR. Again, it wouldn't really be perfect, but I do think for the most part, that would have been a really, really cool thing. Now, again, it wouldn't have been perfect, but it was, a kind of a nicer advantage for that type of phone. Also, with the improvements that Apple kind of threw in inside of iOS 26, I don't really think it would have been that, big of a tool for an iPhone XR to use it. I feel like iOS 18, the beginning versions of that software were kind of iffy. Then it kind of got a little bit better towards the end. I feel like if iOS 26, if Apple threw in a bunch of cool things inside of that version of software, put a lot of improvements, and then eventually went through and kind of gave us a little bit of a better type of improvement here and there kind of in the beginning, I feel like that also would have been another really cool thing if we were to get like more versions of iOS 26. I feel like that would have been a little bit better too. But I think the way it is right now, it makes sense, but I think it would have been really cool if the iPhone XR did actually end up getting iOS 26. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.